Hi, I'm Jared Nelson from the Investing Channel, and welcome to The Juice. On May 6, 2021, hackers launched a cyber attack on Colonial Pipeline, the biggest U.S. gasoline pipeline that services much of the East Coast. And less than a month later, on May 30th, cyber attacks crippled JBS Swift, one of the big four meat companies in the U.S. Despite legislation passing the Senate Tuesday that strengthens cyber attack reporting, the U.S. is woefully unprepared for Cyberwars peeking over the horizon. Headlines over the last week laid out the details of Russia's invasion of Ukraine with real-time details. Social media posts kept viewers up to date on the latest movements. Yet, cyber attacks were oddly absent from the conversation. In 2017, Russia deployed NotPetya malware through Ukrainian accounting software, which spread worldwide and cost billions in disruptions and damages. The U.S. government suspects the country's hand in meddling in the 2016 and 2020 elections. Leading into the invasion, malware ate through Ukraine's government and banks' websites. Recently, a group of Belarusian hackers claimed responsibility for knocking Belarus railways offline. So why hasn't Russia deployed its tried and tested strategy? A couple of theories have been put forward, yet they can all be wrapped into one idea. Russia expected it would roll through Ukraine quickly. Doing so meant it had little need for cyber attacks, which would damage systems they planned to take over later on. A top Russian space official recently said cyber attacks on the country's satellites would be considered a cause for war. However, he denied hackers had hit its control center. The threat is out there. Almost 40% of the U.S.'s electric supply comes from natural gas pipelines. And the Colonial Pipeline attack laid the U.S. infrastructure vulnerabilities bare. Regulations for the industry are voluntary, letting companies operate that are woefully underprotected. Cybersecurity company Black Kite estimated 28% of oil companies and 25% of the natural gas sector are highly likely to incur a ransomware attack, versus 17% of the electric sector in their 2021 report. Power plants governed by the NERC and FERC must meet 13 critical protection standards, 12 of which apply to cybersecurity. Yet, a natural gas compressor station that controls the fuel flows into the plant isn't part of those same standards. The bottom line is this: U.S. infrastructure is in desperate need of a cybersecurity upgrade. We've only touched on the energy end of things. Yet everything from defense to traffic systems needs to be protected. That's why cybersecurity companies like Palo Alto Networks and Fortinet have seen shares rise in the past several days. This industry is expected to grow at 14.5% annually through 2026, making it one of the fastest growing out there. Consider protecting your data and finances if you haven't already. A little security can add a lot to a person's peace of mind. That's all we have time for today on The Juice. Click follow and subscribe to The Juice email for your daily dose of market minerals.